very, very exciting to see everyone here tonight for our evening of appreciation. Please join me in welcoming Erin Pine and Jeff Young from the Nesson Cultural Arts to begin our program.
Assemblywoman Aileen Gunther, and I'd like to thank my voice teacher, lawyer, correspondent James.
Thank you also to Danza Folklorico Mesti all right, this was a trick. And Orgullo Mexicano, members of the fun group for their beautiful cultural dance, and John Zanger for keeping the party going. Thank you so much. even though the devil growled at me at one point, but I guess that's the devil's job, so I'll take it. What's that? I'm Jay Quaintance, Chair of the Sullivan 180 Board of Directors, and I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge my colleagues from the board who are also here this evening. Sandra Carey, founding chair, unfortunately couldn't be here, but we appreciate her vision and her starting this amazing organization that has done nothing but great things for Sullivan County. Keith Sullivan, the vice chair, Ron Greenberg, Patrick Dollar, Dr. Robert Dufort, Dr. Katrina Philip-King, Dr. Nana Sullivan, Jonathan Schiller. Thank you all for your dedication and the hard work that you do to support the really impressive team of Sullivan 180 as they do great work. The Sullivan 180 team was inspired to host this event to show appreciation for you as volunteers, as partners, as school EHG advisors, and CGP garden coordinators, as sponsors, food producers and farmers, food service staff, medical providers, municipal and organizational leaders, and our parks and recreation staff. Here's applause for all of the great people that we partner with and make this possible. I've been involved with Sullivan 180 since its founding, and I am absolutely amazed at the amount of work and the amount of quality contributions that we've made at every level within Sullivan County. Sullivan County is an interesting place. I was just speaking with someone earlier this evening, and he said it's a big county, but it's a small town. And I think that's important for us to remember, that while we have a large geographic area that we occupy, one of the largest counties in New York State, we're also a very close-knit community. And without the close-knitness of that community, we wouldn't be able to accomplish the work that we do, whether it's through our school districts, our municipal governments, our towns, our communities, but also the work that Sullivan 180 does, which is above all, throughout all. I'm a handsy guy. I move my arms. But it has been one of the high points of my career to be associated with this organization since its founding. The idea that a community organization can come together and bring all of the players to the table to make a difference in the way that the health outcomes of a community are played out is incredible. And it doesn't exist in many, many places. This is a special, special organization, and I'm very proud to be associated with it and continue to be associated with it. The work in prevention on behalf of our youth, individually and collectively, is moving us along the journey to a healthier Sullivan County. And we like to say, 1 degree at a time, we are turning this ship around. It's very, very difficult, but it is the work of the people in this room that make it possible. And we appreciate all of you. I'd now like to introduce Ana Louise Scantindelito to the stage, and I do that too. It's okay. Pronunciation's not my fault.
The logo of Sullivan 180 is a turtle. Why the turtle? This land, this region that we call home, was first home to the Lenape people. For the Lenape, the turtle symbolizes longevity, protection, and stability deeply tied to health and well-being. The turtle's slow, steady movement reflects balance, patience, and harmony with nature, essential for physical, mental, and spiritual health. The kind of change we're looking to influence happens slowly. In their creation story, Turtle Island also represents the earth, which sustains life. The turtle is a reminder that we should take care of our planet just like our bodies and minds. It is from the Lenni Lenape that we borrow the turtle as a totem. It is connected to health, wellness, as well as patience and perseverance. For this and the beautiful place that we call home, we acknowledge the Lenni Lenape.
Good evening. It is so wonderful to see all of you here this evening, and thank you so much for coming. We know there were a lot of competing events tonight, so we're glad to see you here. Just a few of the folks who are in leadership positions in our community who also took the time to join us, and we want to acknowledge them because we want you to know those who are behind the work that you're doing. We will hear soon from our Assemblywoman Aileen Gunther. From our Sullivan County Legislature, we thank Nat McPhillips, our County Treasurer, Nancy Buck. From our Town of Highlands Supervisor, John Pizzolatto, Liberty Supervisor, Frank DeMeo, and Town of Thompson Supervisor, Bill Reber. Our Commissioner of Health and Human Services, John Little. Our Commissioner of Community Resources, Laura Quigley. Our Commissioner of Planning and Community Development, Heather Brown.
Yay, Heather!
Yay, Heather. And if I have missed anyone, it's only because there are so many people in the room that I may not have seen you personally, but thank you for being here. Before I get too far along, I do want to share from Sandra, as Jay mentioned, our founding chair, her deepest regrets that she could not be here this evening. She really tried to rally. She herself is right now recovering from COVID, and she wanted me to share with you her gratitude for all of what you're doing and how hard you are working together individually to move the health of Sullivan County, and how appreciative she is of your efforts. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge the entire Sullivan 180 team. This is the force behind all of the work that you are doing, and we want you to know that we are here for you. Gathering with so many friends, old and new, in such a beautiful venue is genuinely heartwarming, and seeing all of you here makes us feel that together we are moving forward. And as Jay mentioned, this is an evening of appreciation, but it's also a celebration. Yeah. So what are we celebrating? Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Life is about the journey, not the destination." Think of our work together as a journey. By measures of the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation rankings, we have moved from 61 to 57. So while not a big leap, this is steady, and by the way, turtles don't leap. This is steady. What the rankings do not show us are the steps along the way and those degrees of change that we talk about each day. The changes that are successes and the successes that have become our foundation. The successes, great or small, have one thing in common: progress and impact. Impact on individuals and progress for us all. This is why we are here, and this is what we celebrate, these steps that we've taken along the way. The individuals being trained in QPR, or Catch My Breath. The fire department initiating a water challenge, switching to healthy meals for their drill nights, or hiking a rail trail. A 2-day food service conference with almost every school district participating, over 50 food service workers joining the movement for healthier food for our schools. a life-changing Spartan Club for the middle school students, and one starting up soon at BOCES. If you don't know what a Spartan Club is, we'll tell you all about it. A community gathering in solidarity on International Overdose Awareness Day. Teachers leading health and wellness initiatives in their school buildings. Students beautifying their school entrances and planting edible gardens. Partners coming together to expand on backpack programs and school-based food pantries. Leaders adopting policy in support of prevention or making healthy choices the easy choices and the accessible choices for us all. Municipalities investing in their parks and public spaces. Artists weaving stories of belonging, voices of survivors, and a sense of place. This and so much more is what you have done and what you have accomplished, and this is what we are here to celebrate. Tonight is also a way for us to stay connected outside of the day-to-day work that we all get to do, and to show that our work together as individuals is indeed connected. To remind ourselves that everyone is part of something bigger, and the bigger picture and the effort for us all. To touch the milestones, to emphasize that our mission is grassroots, to show our strength in numbers, not ranking numbers, but the numbers that in total equal one. One community working toward one common goal. The displays that are throughout the space this evening were created by our team, but they are really reflective of the work of all of you. The work that you are engaged in and the opportunities for anyone else who might like to get involved. This is a celebration, and it is also a call to action, and we invite you to join the movement. This evening, we will also acknowledge 3 honorees who share our commitment to prevention, to our youth, and to building a healthy community together. Let us begin. Assemblyman Jacob Gunther III initiated the Golden Feather at Sullivan Renaissance in 2003. When Jake passed away, his wife Aileen Gunther presented that first Golden Feather on his behalf in the amount of $50,000 to Liberty Alive. Anyone here from Liberty Alive? When she was later herself elected as our Assemblywoman, Aileen Gunther carried the Golden Feather forward, increasing it along the way from $50,000 to $250,000. Over the course of 21 years, Aileen has brought over $2.6 million back to Sullivan County communities, municipalities, and now our schools, simply through Sullivan Renaissance and Sullivan 180. This doesn't even include everything else. This is about us tonight. Investing in the public good and in support of the grassroots mission and efforts. Aileen always said, these are your tax dollars coming back to you, and that is certainly the truth. Golden Feather funding has gone directly to the community for projects such as the splash pad at DeHoyos Park in Monticello, the fitness court at the Monticello Central School, the O&W Rail Trail at Parksville, the O&W Rail Trail Tunnel and Bypass in Fallsburg, the Phillipsport Community Center, Livingston Manor Central School for improvements to their athletic fields and the creation of a greenhouse so they can grow food for their lunchroom. The depot in Calhoun, parks in Liberty, Thompson, and this is just to name a few. Parks, public spaces, trails, and improved infrastructure through both Sullivan Renaissance and Sullivan 180 are examples of Assemblywoman Gunther's steadfast commitment to our community. Aileen, your funding motivated our community to work together. It galvanized us, it excited us to take action and work because $250,000 is a significant amount of money for a grassroots effort. As a leader, as a mom, as a former nurse, our Assemblywoman knows the importance of prevention and the value of investing in our future through our youth. Tonight, Aileen, we are noting the things that you have done for Sullivan 180 and Sullivan Renaissance, but all around, you have been a good friend, a steadfast advocate, and an incredible champion for Sullivan County. We are grateful for everything that you have done, and we wish you the very best in your next adventure. You have been a cheerleader and a champion for us all. It will be very difficult to fill your shoes.
Over the last 20 years, after Jake died, I worked on a lot of campaigns with my husband. And I was working in the hospital at that point in time. And it was almost like godlike. I thought to myself, why not me? And I went and I told people that I was interested. And because of all of you, I've had 20 years of the best times in my life. So I'm here to thank you for letting me do something that I absolutely loved. And, this community means everything to me. As a nurse, and, I look around and I think about my friends and my neighbors and all we do for each other. Sullivan 180, we have the Federation for the Homeless, we have United Way. We have our new art museum in Monticello, New York, which we're so proud of. This is one of the greatest communities that you could ever live in. And you know what? I ain't going anywhere. I'll still be working and hopefully will continue to serve my community. Thank you. Do my thing.
Thank you, Assemblywoman Aileen Gunther. And what about Jean Gallagher? Where is she? Can we give her a round of applause for all of her years of service? Here she is. And I am the Director of Health and Wellness at Sullivan 180. And we are honoring two community organizations this evening. We want to talk a little bit about our media partners, though. The Black Library and Tusten Social will be honored this evening, and they will receive a lovely framed photo along with their remarks and a generous support gift from our media partners, Bold Gold Media Group, Manor Inc., The River Reporter, Sullivan County Democrat, and WJFF. This support will help them promote their mission and work through radio, print, social media, advertising. Many thanks to our media partners who helped us and the entire Sullivan County community stay engaged and connected. Sullivan 180 would like to recognize an exceptional institution that has made a profound impact on our community in a very short period of time, the Black Library. We are proud to recognize and celebrate the Black Library, founded by Douglas Schindler and Michael Davis, and its unwavering commitment to enrich our lives and foster a more inclusive and understanding community. The Black Library's mission is both visionary and essential. It stands as a pillar dedicated to celebrating Black culture and history while nurturing a collaborative, creative, and educational environment here in Sullivan County. their diverse collection of books by Black authors, their exhibitions of visual art by Black artists, and their offering of educational workshops for both children and adults are not just programs, they are transformational experiences that invite us all to engage and appreciate the richness of Black history and culture. What makes the Black Library truly remarkable is its role as a haven for our youth. In times when the world outside may seem uncertain and unwelcoming, the Black Library provides a sanctuary, a place where young people can find solace, explore new possibilities, and dream without limitations. It is a space where they can feel safe and seen, a space that opens doors to their future, filled with hope and opportunity. As one anonymous donor recently posted on the Black Library's fundraiser, the Black Library is a beacon for youth, as well as a safe space for creative minds. It's important that people have a place where they can be themselves and inspire others. The Black Library is more than just a physical space. It's an incubator for the next generation of local artists and leaders. By providing resources and opportunities for creative expression, they empower our community to grow and thrive, ensuring that the voices of today shape the visions of tomorrow. In recognizing the Black Library, we acknowledge not only their achievements, but also their continued dedication to building community where everyone feels valued and inspired. Their work enriches our lives and strengthens the fabric of our community in ways that are both profound and enduring. Let us celebrate the Black Library and commit ourselves to supporting their mission. Together, we can continue to foster community where creativity, understanding, and justice flourish. On behalf of Sullivan 180, please accept this recognition in honor of your innovative efforts to engage and impact youth in Sullivan County.
Hello, everyone. We'll keep it pretty short. We just wanted to, say thank you to Sullivan 180 for all their support since we've started, and we really appreciate all of you here tonight. We really appreciate our community, and being honored like this just shows that our community sees the work that we're putting in and acknowledges that, and it really empowers us to keep it going.
Again, thank you, everybody. Thank you to Sullivan 180 for recognizing our work here. Thank you to our community for believing in us and our mission here to improve the conditions here and our mission in prevention. We're just getting started, and if we're around for half as long as Aileen was, then we'll be in a good spot.
Congratulations again to the Black Library. Good evening. I am so honored and excited to introduce this next honoree tonight. My name is Shannon Salento. I am the Director of Community Development and Communications at Sullivan 180. Sullivan 180 is honored to recognize an exceptional organization tonight, Tusten Social, based in Narrowsburg. Founded just last year in April 2023, Tusten Social has already made a tremendous impact fostering connection and collaboration within their community. The inspiration for Tusten Social came from a simple yet impactful observation. How do we create a community where everybody feels connected? While still reeling from the COVID-19 pandemic and an influx of new neighbors in the greater Narrowsburg area, the town of Tusten adopted their comprehensive plan, which further identified and made clear that there were gaps in resources and opportunities, especially for seniors and youth. The group that would found Tusten Social saw these gaps in civic and social infrastructure and set out to fill them, adopting a philosophy of being additive and collaborative with existing organizations such as Tusten Youth Commission and Growing Older Together. Co-founders Greg Triggs and Greta Knudsen, along with their small army of local dedicated volunteers, set out to address these community needs by launching 2 inaugural programs, Sage Sessions and the Youth Club, which both provided social, health and wellness, and creative activities for both seniors and youth in the Sullivan West Central School District and beyond, all completely free of charge. What's remarkable is how quickly Tusten Social has become a cornerstone for the Narrowsburg community, with growing participation in their programs. Sage Sessions, for example, regularly draw about 50 seniors, while the Youth Club engages 30 to 45 children after school in creative arts programming. They're also encouraging community between the 2 groups. This year, Tusten Social was awarded a Sullivan 180 Community Development Grant to create a short film to document intergenerational conversations, further strengthening the ties between youth and seniors in Narrowsburg. This film will debut at the Big Eddy Film Festival, but you'll also see a sneak peek tonight. Tusten Social is also thinking about the future. Recently, they secured a permanent physical home on Main Street in Narrowsburg. This will enable them to continue to grow and program for all in their community. This space will also allow them to expand their intentional and thoughtful programming to another group, teenagers. In just a short amount of time, Tusten Social has proven that when you give people a space to come together, incredible things can happen. They are not just building programs, they are building a thriving, connected, rural community. We are so proud to honor Tusten Social for their vision, passion, and impact. On behalf of Sullivan 180, please accept this recognition in honor of your innovative efforts to engage and impact the youth of Sullivan County.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Shannon, and thank you to Sullivan 180 for convening this room full of extraordinary individuals. Tusten Social is a young organization, but we have had the pleasure of working with many of you here in this room tonight. And if we haven't, just know that we've been fangirling from the middle distance. We are deeply grateful for the support of Sullivan 180 and to receive this recognition tonight. We are still very much a startup and rely entirely on the voluntary effort of our very hard-working board, many of whom are here tonight. These extraordinarily talented individuals have put their trust, time, and energy into bringing this organization to life. If you could stand, well, you're all standing, but if you could just like wave your hands in the air so you feel as self-conscious as I do right now, that would be great. Yes, there they are. Thank you. Forgive some of the repetition. I prepared remarks and there's a little bit of overlap with Shannon, but I'm not comfortable enough to be able to pivot on the spot, so just bear with me. Tusten Social was founded 18 months ago to identify and fill the gaps in our civic and social infrastructure. We use collaborative partnership model based on community input to identify and respond to what the community needs. During COVID, the Town of Tusten published our comprehensive plan, clearly identifying the need for increased resources and activities for youth and senior. After COVID, as soon as we were allowed to mingle, we hosted a series of listening sessions together with our local paper, The River Reporter. On the hottest day of the year, we invited local youth and their families to discuss and share which resources and activities they would most needed and wanted. So after the lemonade, swimming pools, and fields of unicorns, they expressed an overwhelming desire for after-school opportunities focused on creative arts. And that was something we could work with. So we worked with local organizations, Tusten Youth Commission, Western Sullivan Public Library, and Bethel Woods Education Outreach Program. And we created the weekly Tusten Youth Club, which focused on creative arts. The weekly program is free and receives between 25 and 40 kids, ages between 6 and 15. Let me tell you, it's a lot of snacks. We used the same approach to create our twice-monthly social mixer for seniors, called Sage Sessions. We routinely receive 40 to 50 seniors at each event. Also, lots of snacks. We've been hosting these programs in pop-up spaces like the Tusten Town Hall's community room, but we are delighted, as Shannon said, to announce that we will be opening a dedicated, inclusive and welcoming space on Main Street in Narrowsburg, designed specifically for flexible community programs. We will be rolling out programming for teens, adults, and families before the end of the year. We are particularly excited to create a welcoming space for teens to convene after school. So before I exit stage, left or right, I don't know which one it is, but before I leave the stage, I have the pleasure of introducing an excerpt from a short film made possible by a Sullivan 180 grant. This is a minute-long excerpt, and the first time anyone has seen the material outside of our board and my mother. The film was a community effort, written, produced, and directed by local filmmaker Tina Spangler, who is here with us tonight. Who corralled our local talent to create this beautiful little film about this beautiful little community. It always makes me cry, it's ridiculous. The film has been called The Lift, and will premiere at the Big Eddie Film Festival in Narrowsburg in mid-October as part of a larger program about social and civic engagement. Thank you, Sullivan 180, for believing in us and for supporting us. Enjoy this sneak peek. Thank you, everyone. Have a super rest of your night, and I'm going to go pull my husband away from the buffet.
And I'm here at the Big Eddie Brewing Company in Narrowsburg, New York. Narrowsburg is my town. It's like living inside of a giant family, and that's what community is about. Hi, I'm Tom Kowalski.
Hi, I'm Connor.
I understand we're going to be working together today.
Yeah, and I'm excited.
Great, come on in.
Thank you.
mushroom sandwich that was fantastic. Believe me, it was really, really good. I'm Amanda Langseeder, Senior Director of Prevention Programming at Sullivan 180. I'm your last speaker, and then we're going to get back to the party. Congratulations again to this evening's honorees. Thank you again to Bethel Woods for being such an incredible host, and to Legends for catering this evening. We can give them a round of applause. I hope you all got to try some of the healthy and delicious options that we're hoping to see introduced in our school cafeterias this year. I'd like to round out the program portion of our evening by mentioning collective impact. Collective impact is defined as a collaborative approach to addressing complex social issues. The concept drives the importance of multiple organizations working together, from nonprofits, business, education, law enforcement, and government, to funders and donors, and to the very lifeblood of our community, its volunteers. The idea is to form a collective that aligns on goals, metrics, and actions. It's a heavy lift to get a group of people around the table and agree on all these things, but the benefit of a united effort that propels us in the same direction together, well, it's what's happening here today. Are you rowing solo in a one-seat canoe, or is your work part of a larger coordinated crew, rowing towards the shared goal of a healthier next generation here in Sullivan? My guess is if you're here tonight, you're already rowing, and we thank you for that. We've recognized some very special people here this evening, but now please allow us to recognize the rowers. Let's have some fun with this and get a little physical activity in if you're willing. Please feel free to either raise your hand or better yet, row your arms if you have ever been involved or you have been involved with Sullivan 180 from the very beginning. Raise your hand for row. Let me see you row. It's okay. Yeah, I like it. Okay. If you have worked on a project in your school building, raise your hands for row. I see a lot of you out here. Excellent. If you are a first responder and have worked on a project in your fire department, let's see some rowing firemen and women out there. I think our county fire departments actually put an outboard motor on their boat because they are just cruising, hundreds of healthy activities. If you have worked on a project in our community, let's see some rowing volunteers out there. Who's rowing? Where's our volunteers? Awesome. If you have been trained in the Catch My Breath vaping prevention program, Narcan, or QPR suicide prevention, raise your hand or row. If you have worked in an edible garden or prepared a school lunch, raise your hand or row. Let's see ya. Yeah, I see a lot of hands and a lot of rows. And lastly, if you are a volunteer for any health organization in our county, including Sullivan 180, please raise your hand or row. Here's one for all of us. If you love where you live, please row. And if you believe that we can keep doing this and climbing up the county health rankings, let's row together. And just like that, my friends, we are indeed a coordinated crew rowing towards better health for our community. Please enjoy the rest of the evening, continue to mingle, enjoy the music and the food, and learn more about how you can get involved. The Sullivan 180 team is all here to connect and answer your questions. Stop at any one of those stations, scan a QR code on a call to action board. As we have said, there is a role for everyone, and we need everyone to keep growing. Our work is far from over. We will continue to build a healthy Sullivan County 1 degree at a time. Let's give ourselves one last round of applause. We are now 57 and rising. I'd like to welcome back John Zanger to the stage. Enjoy the food and drink. Stay with us.